Hey everyone, Epil here, and welcome back to Commanding the Cheese. This week we're going green, and since you guys love the whiteboard format, we're doing it. So, why play green? Maybe you love going to the forest, maybe you're just a tree hugger, maybe you like squirrels and how nutty the squirrels are, and yes, there are squirrels in Magic, don't doubt it. Maybe you like lying down beside a tree and listening to a bird sing in the forest. Whatever your reasons may be, there are actual, real reasons to play green in Magic. Oh, by the way, tree also sounds like free, so that might be another reason. You like freedom. Anyways, getting to the real point. First of all, being in green means playing creatures usually, and that means you get to grow your creatures from small to big. You also get more mana because green is known for mana acceleration. And you also get to search for stuff from your deck, which is actually really helpful in EDH considering you only have one of each card. So basically, green allows you to 1. More mana, more lands. 2. Creatures, which are big usually. Artifact or enchantment hate due to the return to nature thing, like naturalize. And of course, one last thing, you get to use Garruk. Who doesn't like Garruk? That awesome primal hunter. Or wild speaker. Or, yeah, you get the point. Anyways, so I picked out 5 cards to talk about for today, and sorry Garruk's not one of them, even though he's awesome. So 5 cards for green. The first card is Kodama's Reach. Now this is from, I believe, the first Kamigawa set of the Kamigawa block. Search for 2 lands at 3 mana. 2 colorless, 1 green. I believe it is at a common, and it is basically Cultivate, except it's also an arcane. And by the way, it's basic lands. So 1 goes into play, and 1 goes into your hand. A bad drawing of a hand, I know. I'm not the best artist here. Next, let's go over it. It thins out your deck by searching out 2 lands. It gives you +1 in a land count. It allows you to actually play a land next turn, and it's an arcane, just in case you want to use the splice onto arcane effects, which is basically pay extra mana to add another ability while casting Kodama's Reach. Next card is Acidic Slime. And yes, that's Acidic Slime. Very bad drawing again. So, the mana cost for Acidic Slime is 3 colors mana or any color and 2 green mana. As the slime enters the battlefield, it destroys a land, enchantment, or artifact. It's also a 2/2 body with Death Touch. So basically, if it touches something, that thing dies. So let's look at Acidic Slime. First of all, it has Death Touch, setting it up for a lot of defensive maneuvers usually, since a 2/2 usually won't be attacking. It could be also. So that's your line of defense. If you can like flash him in, that's really good because you surprise your opponent by enter the battlefield, kill off the pesky things, and then you block his commander, kill off the commander if the commander is attacking. So this is a very versatile card as it can hit creature, land, enchantment, or artifact. 4 things at once. Next card, I'd like to look at Genesis. I've gone over this in another video, but I'd like to sort of go over it again. Its mana cost is 5 mana, 4 colors, 1 green. It's a 4/4 body, seems okay. However, when Genesis is in your graveyard, you can return a creature card for 3 mana, 2 colorless, and 1 green. This is really helpful considering you only have one of each card in EDH, so you can easily revive one of your guys if it falls into a graveyard, as long as your graveyard doesn't get removed. And that's Genesis in a bucket, actually. Moving on, we have Tooth and Nail. That's a lot of teeth and nail. Yeah, I'm really bored while I was doing this. Tooth and Nail is actually a really awesome card. I don't play it in my deck because Animal Armor wants me to actually cast the creatures, but it is really awesome in green, especially if you can ramp up for it. 7 mana, 5, 2 green, at Twine for 2. You can either search for 2 creatures or put into the play 2 creatures. However, if you play the Entwine cost of 2, bringing it up to 9 mana, you can do both abilities, which is insane. You can literally search up for your finishers, 2 of your finishers actually, and just throw them on a battlefield. And if you already have things that give haste, such as Fires of Yavimaya, it's awesome. It does in the deck, that's not the big point. It can find good stuff, that's okay. But finding good stuff and allowing it to enter a battlefield is wonderful. Okay, I won't do that again, I'm sorry. Anyways, the last card is Avenger of Zendika. I think I just think it. And no, it's not America, it's not the American Avengers. Sorry, comic book people. Or movie people. It's not the Avengers, I'm sorry. 7 mana, just like Tooth and Nail. Exactly the same. It loads lands. For each land in play, you get a 0/1 plant token? 1/1 plant token? My bad, I don't remember the exact thing. But you get a small plant token. But then, for each land that enters the battlefield after him, he puts a +1/+1 counter on everything. Okay, not everything. All your plants get a +1/+1 counter on. So your plants just grow into a big tree that can actually deal damage since they can move. And to sum it all up, green is your way to get land or mana, usually, in EDH. It's sort of a utility to get rid of artifacts and enchantments. It has lots of ways to do that. It also has a few destruct land cards, but not as much since it's usually searching up the lands. It searches and grows creatures. So that's always a bonus. So hopefully with green you'll be stomping through your enemies, and there are a lot of other good green spells. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.